flexibility stretches. But first, let me guys get you guys up. But guys, how have you been doing today? How have you guys been doing these past few days? I want to know, have you guys been following along with the tutorials? Like, guys, you can come back to all my tutorials and keep on practicing every single day because it's going to help out a lot in order to build up your flexibility and everything. But yeah, I'm back with some leg flexibility stretches today, and we're going to do some fun stuff. I'm going to go through my favorite leg flexibility stretches. So we're going to go around to hips, hamstrings, calves, and basically everything. And these are going to help you guys out to get your splits, and also just in general, just have more leg flexibility. Because when you sit down all day, which a lot of people, you spend a lot of time sitting down all day, whether it's work, or yeah, mainly just working, sitting down, it's very, very helpful to do some leg flexibility exercises because your leg muscles actually turn off when you're sitting down that long. So guys, follow along with this tutorial just to get some movement in the day, and come back and keep practicing these stretches every single day. But guys, how are you guys doing? Guys, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. We're super close to 4 million subscribers. So let's get there. Come on, guys. Come be a part of the community and join us. Let's get to 4 million subscribers and like this video so we can get more people in here. Let's get 25 people in here liking this. Let's get 25 likes and then let's get into this tutorial. But guys, how are you guys all doing? We're going to do some leg flexibility stretches. These are going to help you guys get your splits. And Roro asks, is that going to be hard? So I'm going to go through a different range. So we can go from easy, I'm going to be putting easy exercises in there, harder exercises, but I will always show you guys how you can make each exercise easier. If you guys want to, that's what we're going to do. Okay guys, let's get into this. Let me first move the camera. So let me set you guys up differently so we can see some floor game. we can see what we're going to be up to. Let me get you guys up over here, and then let's get into these leg flexibility exercises. Okay, are you guys ready for this? Let me just check if I'm in frame. My monitor's slightly delayed. But guys, also like this stream. We need to get more people in here so we can learn some leg flexibility stretches together. Like the stream and subscribe to the channel. We're gonna get to 4 million subscribers. So let's get to 4 million subscribers. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to come and stand up just like so, and we're going to bend from our hips. Our hips are right here just above our legs, and we're going to bend from our hips and keep your back straight. You need to keep your back straight so you can target your hamstring muscles. So this is what it's going to look like. We're going to go bending from our hips, keeping our back straight, and then we're going to rotate from side to side. Now when you do this, you can go down as low as you want to, but always make sure you stay where you're comfortable. Don't push yourself too far, and stay where you're comfortable. If it feels painful to go past, like let's say here, then you can put your hands on your knees and just hold yourself at this place where it feels comfortable and go from side to side over here. But guys, continue with this stretch. We're going to go from side to side and just really try and twisting as well. Here, let me show you from the front. I'm twisting my arms and my back. This means that I'm opening up different parts of my hamstrings. I'm even moving my hips from side to side sometimes, just like this. So we're gonna just twist around down here, and then guys, come like the stream and subscribe to the channel. And let's get into these exercises, guys. Are you following along? Make sure that when you're doing this, you're bending from your hips, you keep your back straight, and then you twist from side to side and never push yourself too far. Okay, let's get into the next one. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do. Here we go. This is called the 90-90 stretch because there's a lot of 90-degree angles involved with this stretch. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come onto the ground. Let me see if you guys can see me. Okay, we're coming onto the ground. So I'm sitting on the ground with my feet out in front of me. Then I'm going to move my feet slightly wider than shoulder widths apart, and I'm going to move my knees to one side. So I'm going towards my right first, So my knees are now facing towards the right. And now we want to make sure that there's a 90-degree angle with our knee. So we're going to find that 90-degree angle with the knee, put it on the ground. Same with your other knee. So you want both your knees to be in 90-degree angles, and we're going to flex our feet just like this. So then this is a 90-degree angle also. So we've got lots of 90-degree angles going on here. And now we're going to bend over in front of, I'm doing my right knee because I'm folding to the right. So I'm going to go over my right knee. So we're going to go bend over here, and we're just going to twist from side to side once more. Let me see. I feel like I'm out of shot a little bit. Here we go. Here we go. So we're just going from side to side. Let me show you from this angle, just so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm bending from side to side, and the points of contact with the ground when you're doing this should be the whole outer part of your right leg if you're doing your right side. If you're using your left side, then it should be the whole outer part of your left leg. And then the other points of contact for your other leg will be the whole inner part of your left leg, or your right leg if you're doing your other side. But if your right leg is forwards and you're bending over that leg, then your right leg should, outside of it, should be fully flat on the ground. And we're just going to twist from side to side over here. And this is going to work on your hips, guys. This is going to open up your hips. Guys, follow along with all these exercises. And also, like the stream. Let's get more people in here. Come on, guys. Let's learn some flexibility tips together. Like the stream, and let's get more people in here. Let's get to 40 likes right now, guys. Like the stream really quickly, and subscribe right now. Press the subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 4 million subscribers. We're super close. Come on, guys. I know we can do it. So come on, guys. Continue. Let's continue with these stretches. So if you're continuing, with the 90-90 stretch, make sure you're moving from side to side. And then what we're going to do is you're going to swap over to the other leg. So I was just doing my right leg. We got to do the left leg now. So once again, we've got our left leg and right leg completely bent at 90-degree angles. And the full outside of my left leg, which is the front leg, is on the ground. And then the full inside of my right leg, which is now my back leg, is on the ground, right over here. And now we're going to bend over to the left leg and move from side to side. So just so you guys can see how I'm moving from side to side, I've got my hands on the ground, and I'm shifting my weight from left to right, just like this. Left to right. And here you should be feeling this stretch on the outer part of your hip, right up here. That's where you should be feeling the stretch. Guys, continue doing the stretch, and then let's get into, let's just do a few more stretches. If you guys, guys, let's get more people in here so we can do the last few stretches together. Yeah, so guys, continue with the 90-90 stretch. And then now let's do, this is going to target your hip flexors and your hips. This is a slightly harder stretch, so I will show you guys how to do this a bit easier. But what we're going to do is we're going to come up into a lunge. So one leg is out in front of me, and then I'm going to straighten out my back leg, just like this, and we're going to go into a deep lunge. Now, only go down to where you feel comfortable. So if you feel comfortable like around here, and it feels really hard to go any further, then just stay over here and try and twist from side to side. Another thing to say when you're doing this is you need to keep your hips completely square. So what that means is you need to have your hips fully facing forwards in a straight line. So here, if I get my elbow, then and I put it on one hip, then it can easily connect to my other hip because they're in a straight line. So you want to keep that straight line in your hips, and then go down as far as you can into the lunge. And if you start coming out of the square hip like this, then you've gone too far. You want to keep those hips square. This means that we're really focusing on our hip flexor, which is right here where I'm pointing. This is our hip flexor, and this is what we're focusing on right now. So guys, go into the lunge, and then we're going to slightly bend forwards. Let me come slightly closer so I can see you guys. Okay, we're going to go slightly forwards here. And what you're going to do is you can put your hands on your knees just like this, and you can twist from side to side. you can come up and come down a little bit and come up and come down, but you just want to have a little bit of movement targeting the hip flexor. So guys, continue with the lunge, continue with the lunge. And yeah, Checkbeard says he rewatches all the streams to practice. Guys, make sure you keep on rewatching the streams because the practice every single day, that's how you're going to be able to learn how to do the splits, for example. If you watch this stream every day and keep on practicing these stretches, then you're going to be able to build up your leg flexibility. And that's how you learn how to do things like splits and stuff. You always got to keep on practicing. So guys, continue practicing these stretches. We're doing the lunge and we're just going to do one more stretch. So first of all, we just did our right leg. Let's go to the left leg. So make sure we're balanced. So what we're going to do, left leg out. We're in that lunge. We're going to get our hips square, bend forwards, keep your back leg straight. And here we're just going to twist around. Once again, we're now doing this on the left leg. Also guys, if you feel, you should only be feeling things in your hip flexor. You should only be feeling this stretch in your hip flexor. If you're feeling any pain in your knee, you need to make sure that your knee is directly above your ankle. So directly above it, all angles. So you don't want it putting it out like this. You don't want to push it out. You want it directly above your ankle whilst you're in that stretch. And then make sure you're moving from side to side. Okay, guys, continue with these stretches and we're going to get into the last one in just a few seconds. But guys, like the stream. Let's get to 40 likes right now, guys. Like the stream, let's get more people in here. And then let's get into the last stretch. So the last stretch we're doing is the pigeon stretch. This is going to help open up your hips. So how we do this, it's kind of like a half front split. So you're going to go onto the ground and I have my front leg bent. So my right leg is in front of me right now and I'm bending it all the way in, just like this. And then I'm going to straighten out my back leg. Let me show you guys from the side. So my back leg is straight, my front leg is bent. And as you can see, it kind of looks like I'm half doing a splits. But here what we're going to do is we're just going to bend forwards once again, slightly, and then move from side to side. So once again, we're using our hands to just shift our weight from side to side. We're twisting like so, going side to side and twisting around like this. If you find this stretch easy, then you can actually make it a little bit harder to target your hip by bringing your front leg out to a 90-degree angle. This is really, really going to target your hip. But guys, don't do this stretch if you're not comfortable with doing the normal pigeon stretch. But if you feel super comfortable with the normal pigeon stretch, move your front leg out to a 90-degree angle. So my knee is bending at a 90-degree angle in front of me. And then we're going to bend forwards and once again move from side to side and twist about. And when you're, if you're going to do that version, then you need to make sure that your back leg is fully flat on the ground like so. Yeah, so make sure your back leg is fully flat on the ground before you can move your leg out to target your hip even more. But guys, stay where you're comfortable with. If it's here, that's completely fine. And continue moving from side to side, guys. Yes, guys, happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. I hope you guys are having a good Halloween. Yeah. What are you guys dressing up for Halloween? Let me know what you're dressing up for Halloween. I'm excited to see what everyone's going to be dressed up as. It's going to be a fun day. But guys, continue with these warm-ups. I hope you guys are continuing practicing the pigeon stretch. And we're going to move on to the next leg. So let's go. Boom. We did the right leg. We're going to go switch it over. We're doing the left leg. And once again, point of contact with the ground is the outer part of my left thigh is on the ground. And then the whole front of my back leg is on the ground also. And what we're going to do is we're going to bend it forwards once again. And then just go from side to side and twisting around. You want to replicate exactly what you did on the other leg, guys, so you can make sure you stay balanced. So continue continue practicing the pigeon stretch, guys. And then also, guys, like this video and also subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 4 million subscribers. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys are continuing with the warm-ups. Make sure you practice these stretches every day because they're going to help, even if you're just sitting down at work. When you come home, just practice these stretches just for 5 minutes and it will really, really help you out, because when you sit down, your leg muscles actually turn off. So it's important to get your legs moving. Just have that movement in your life. It's going to help out a lot. So guys, continue with the last stretch. And guys, I'm going to go now, but it's good to see you guys again. Bye everyone. Bye everyone. Hope you have a happy Halloween. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye bye.